Gunfire, screams, chaos. A day that began like any other at Appalachee High School in Winder, Georgia, descended into unimaginable horror. It was a Wednesday, September 4, 2024, when the quiet halls were shattered by the sound of gunfire. 4 lives were extinguished, stolen away in an instant. 2 students, 14-year-old Mason Schermerhorn and 14-year-old Christian Angulo, their futures brutally erased. 2 educators, Richard Aspinwall, a beloved teacher and coach, and Christina Irami, a dedicated educator who touched countless lives. 9 others were wounded, their physical and emotional scars a stark reminder of that dreadful day. The shooter, a 14-year-old student, Colt Gray, now faces the weight of his actions. He will be tried as an adult, the gravity of his crimes echoing the immensity of the loss. The idyllic image of the school, a place of learning and growth, now forever tainted by tragedy. The weight of this senseless act of violence bears down, a stark reminder of the fragility of life and the darkness that can lurk beneath the surface. The seeds of this tragedy were sown long before that fateful day. There were whispers, warning signs. In May 2023, a full year before the shooting, the FBI and local law enforcement were alerted to online threats. Colt Gray, the eventual shooter, had posted menacing messages hinting at a potential school shooting. The authorities paid a visit to the Gray household. Colt denied everything. His father assured them the family's hunting guns were securely locked away. The red flags were raised, but the opportunity to intervene, to potentially prevent the unthinkable, slipped through the cracks. The post, chilling in its foreshadowing, serves as a haunting reminder of the importance of taking every threat seriously. The question lingers: could this tragedy have been averted? Liella Sayarath, just 16 years old, shared an algebra class with Colt Gray. She remembers that morning with terrifying clarity. She noticed Colt leaving the classroom early, no pass, no explanation. Minutes later, he reappeared outside their locked classroom door. This time he wasn't empty-handed, he was armed. Liella watched in horror as Colt, unable to enter their classroom, turned his rage on the room next door. The sound of gunshots, the screams of her classmates, the feeling of utter helplessness. These are the memories seared into Liella's mind. The door stands as a grim testament to the terror that unfolded. For Liella and her classmates, the world as they knew it vanished in a hail of gunfire. Section 4. Aftermath and Anguish. Picking up the pieces. The investigation into the shooting uncovered a chilling detail. Earlier that morning, Appalachee High School received a phone threat. The caller issued a bone-chilling warning: shootings at 5 different schools, with Appalachee as the first target. Was this a twisted prank, a cruel hoax, or was it a missed opportunity to prevent a tragedy? The community of Winder, Georgia is reeling, grappling with unimaginable loss and searching for answers. Schools in Barrow County closed their doors for the remainder of the week, the silence in the hallways a stark contrast to the usual vibrancy. Hospitals, overwhelmed with the injured, became beacons of hope and sorrow. In the face of unspeakable tragedy, the community finds solace in shared grief and unwavering support, their flickering candles a symbol of hope and resilience. Section 5. Echoes of Grief, Stories of Loss and Resilience. Ethan Haney, a senior at Appalachee, found himself in the crosshairs of terror. As chaos erupted, his instincts kicked in. He sent a frantic text to his mother, Erin Clark. "There's a shooter at the school. I love you." Erin Clark received that text message and her world stopped. Her heart pounded as she raced towards the school, each tick of the clock an eternity. Ethan and his classmates, their young lives hanging in the balance, barricaded the classroom door, their only defense against the unimaginable. The image of a mother's embrace, her son safe in her arms, speaks volumes. It is a testament to the enduring power of love and the resilience of the human spirit. Section 6. A nation's plea: enough is enough. The tragedy in Winder, Georgia sent shockwaves throughout the nation. It was a grim reminder that the scourge of gun violence continues to plague America's schools. Georgia Governor Brian Kemp offered words of comfort and pledged unwavering support to the families and the community. President Joe Biden and Attorney General Merrick Garland echoed those sentiments, promising a thorough investigation and unwavering commitment to finding solutions. The nation mourns with Winder, Georgia. But mourning is not enough. This tragedy, like countless others before it, begs the question: when will enough be enough? When will we, as a nation, find the courage to enact meaningful change, to protect our children, our educators, and our communities from the scourge of gun violence? The time for action is now.